Instead of going back and forth with the gentleman, I ended the conversation by stating that I'm Black, and just because I do not know my direct African heritage, it does not eliminate me from being able to say, hey, I want to take a look at data using an African philosophy and compare it to what I would get if I went forward with a Western philosophy. And as a result, I was able to demonstrate that there were differences in terms of the perspective that can be held when you use these different lenses to view and analyze data. Whether or not my argument changed the gentleman's mind, I was satisfied in my response in knowing that I wasn't trying to frame the students and say the students are working in this African philosophy. I was using tools that are available to anyone to help me understand what was going on in a phenomenon. After the gentleman left, the women at the table congratulated me on the way I posed my argument for using Ubuntu as a result of my African heritage. They also expressed that they wouldn't have handled the situation in the same manner and that I definitely took the high road. I thought it was interesting that this argument came about during an Indigenous Knowledge and the Academy table discussion. Just because I do not identify as an Indigenous person does not mean that their ways of knowing and being are not applicable to others. What they have to say is valuable and should be considered by others as tools to view, collect, and analyze data. In response to my experience at this roundtable, I was inspired to write something else. And that allowed me to dig deeper into my PhD journey and to write an autoethnographic work during a writing workshop with my methodologist, Dr. Janice Fernelier.